Hey there, and welcome to the Weekly Wave. If you're here, I'm guessing you've been feeling a little stuck. You did everything you were supposed to do. School, job, routine. But now you're wondering, is this it? Let's talk about it really quick. I'm starting to get that weird post-grad feeling. Graduation is supposed to be this huge, exciting moment. You cross the stage, grab your diploma, and suddenly, you're an adult. But no one really prepares you for what happens next. That feeling of uncertainty, of waking up and wondering if you made all the right choices. Maybe you expected to feel accomplished, but instead, there's this weird emptiness inside. Like, what do I do now? I want you to know you're not alone. So many people feel this way, but we don't really talk about it. And here's something important. Feeling stuck doesn't mean you're failing. It just means you're craving something more or new. So why does it feel like this? Maybe it's because your routine feels like it's on repeat, like a routine kind of does to you. You wake up, you go to work, you come home, you scroll on your phone for hours, you go to sleep, and then wake up and do it all over again. It's exhausting. And then you look around and see people online seemingly thriving, traveling, running businesses, living those adventurous lives, making multi-million-dollar deals, and you start wondering if you're kind of falling behind. But let me tell you something right now. Those highlight reels, they don't tell the full story. Everyone feels lost at some point or another. Some just manage to hide it better than others. So what can you do? There's no magic solution, as with anything. But there are always ways to start feeling unstuck, and I've broken them into 3 main points. The first one is you gotta get curious. What actually makes you feel alive? What actually makes you feel like you want to live this life? Forget what you think you should be doing. What do you love doing? Maybe it's something you haven't tried yet. Maybe it's something you loved as a kid but abandoned because life just got too busy. You need to explore. Try new things, even if they seem random or even difficult. That's where your life's purpose will really start to shape. Number 2, you got to find your people. You don't have to figure this out alone. Talk to people. Reach out to that old friend that you haven't talked to in years. Maybe find a new mentor, or even join a community, whether that's online or in person. Being around people who inspire you can make all the difference when it comes to reaching your goals. And third, and arguably the most important one, you got to change the narrative. You're not stuck. You're just evolving. This phase of your life isn't a dead end. It's a transition. And transitions may feel weird. They can certainly feel uncomfortable, but they also mean growth. And that's the most important thing to remember. I know this feeling personally. There are times when I wake up feeling like I am just existing, not living. I feel like I have no direction. But the moment I stopped pressuring myself to have all the answers and just started exploring, trying things that genuinely interested me, it got a whole lot better. Not instantly, not overnight, but just step by step, day by day. When I first started my first office job, corporate big boy job, I started to feel a little stuck, repetitive, just not really what I was doing up until that point ever. I had a weird schedule up until that point, and this is the first time where I'm locked into a 9 to 5 Monday to Friday. And it took a lot of getting used to. It really did. But again, when I stopped pressuring myself to have all the answers for my life and really just slowed down and did things outside of my working hours that actually interested me, it got so much better. It really did. So just give yourself that time. You have time. It's okay. But at the same time, you have to have that thought in your mind that it's good to have drive. It's good to have a passion. It's good to want to be successful. You just got to find the balance. If you're feeling lost, just know it's okay. You really don't have to have everything figured out today or tomorrow or even the next year from now. Give yourself some grace. You're not late. You're not behind. You're just on your timeline. You're living life the way you want to live it. So take a deep breath, keep going, keep exploring, and trust that you're finding your way. Take life in your own hands. Take your life in your own hands. If this resonated with you, drop a comment. Let's talk about it. You're not alone. And I know that may sound corny, but it's true. Whether you're in your 20s, late 30s, early 40s, hell, even in your 80s, everyone at some point in life has felt lost. So whether you're going through it right now or you've gotten past it and are looking to share advice to the younger generation, feel free to talk about it, please. Thank you so much for listening.